Ule Baba Ki Jai. Welcome to the third day of Spring Navratri. And we have some very high spring winds. I also think it's because Hanuman Tuesday is the son of the wind. So it's high winds outside. It would be dangerous to have a fire outside. So here we have our beautiful indoor, I find it very very meditative. It's a beautiful fire. So, and then on top of that, today is the third aspect of Mother Durga, Chandraganta, and she as a mother is a fiery warrior who takes down all evil endlessly. She is meditated upon with 10 arms, holding trident, mace, sword, bow, arrow, lotus, rosary, kamandala, abaya, and baramudras. She is seated on a tiger. The purpose of worshipping goddess Chandraganta, the third manifestation of Devi Durga, is both related with internal and external situations. Chandraganta has the mark of the moon on her forehead, which represents her calmness and meditativeness. She is a fierce warrior who is always taking down the asuras in war, but still, she's untouched by anger. She is always internally calm, but at the same time very active in doing her job. This form of mother teaches us about inner balance, as many a time we lose out on our balance and react senselessly, which thereafter is followed by regrets and displeasure. So with the worship of Mother Chandraganta, her devotee is reminded in his or her mind to remain calm and react in any situation only after absolute analysis. Chandraganta Mata Ki Jai, Bule Baba Ki Jai. Sprinkle around the fire and around the people 3 times. Pour the water into your hand. Oh, Baba forgot to come. Or we forgot to bring Baba. Bolo Shri Hari Akandi Bhagwan Ki Jai Hosha Sabja Shri Shri Mahaprabhuji Madhave Hosha Sabja Shri Shri Mahaprabhuji Madhave Bolo Shri Hari Akandi Bhagwan Ki Jai Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Melody, maybe take the Yagyo Pabitam off. That low-tad just easier for him. Now pour a little bit into your right hand, Alex, the water. 3 times around the fire and 3 times around the people. Om Apavitra Pavitrava Savavasam Gatopiva Yasmanat Purari Kaksham Savya Bhyantara Om Purari Kaksha Punatam Ganganapate Nama Om Ganganapate Nama Om Ganganapate Nama Om Babaji, Divine Mother, please be with all of us as we offer today's fire ceremony to you to say thank you. Thank you for this warm place to be in our beautiful temple and all our loved ones around us and all of nature, which is showing a blustery aspect today, and the plants and the animals and all the nourishment and love that we receive from our friends and family, and most of all from you, Baba and Mother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And today is the 1st of April, 2025. And we're here at the Hedekunda Universal Ashram in Crestone, Colorado, United States of America. And we want to remember all of the people and plants and animals around the world who are suffering in any way from warfare and discrimination and hatred and violence, from disease and surgeries and recent deaths in families, and also from disasters, fires, hurricanes, droughts, earthquakes, so many things, Baba. Help us all. Feel your arms of love and protection around us. And our beautiful Mother Earth, who's laboring under our unconsciousness and greed, may we walk upon her with more love, more consideration, more care, and greatest gratitude that we are allowed to actually live on Mother, who is the Divine Mother. And one of her many names is Bhuvaneshwari, the Mother of the universe. So, Bhuvaneshwari Mata Ki Jai. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurve Namah. Avahanam Samarpyami. And Babaji, please stay with us during the time of our yajna. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurve Namah. Asanam Samarpyami. Please come from the Himalayas, Baba, and sit with us again in your asan in Harakon and all of your asans made ready for you around the world. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah Snanam Samarpyami. Now everybody can help wash the lingam. You're going to pour it, just pour it over here with your right hand. And other people can help wash the lingam. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayobhavaya Cha. Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha. Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. Triambakam Nijamahe Skonim Pushtivadanam. Udvarukamiva Bandhanat Ritor Mokshia Mamritat. Now the Panchamrit, the white milky liquid. Om Panchamrit Sanam Samar Pyami. This is yogurt and milk, honey, ghee, and sugar. A luxurious bath for our Shiva Lingam. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurve Namah Shudajal Sanam Samar Pyami. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayobhavaya Cha. Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha. Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. Om Triambakanya Jamahe Skanim Pushtivadanam. Udvarukamiva Bandhanat Ritor Mokshia Mamritat. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Asanam Samarpyami, and we'll have a little Panchamrit bath for everybody. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Now the perfumed oil there. And you use this finger of the right hand. Ring finger. Perfect. And put it on the ring hand. Nam Baba's Padukas. Nam Babaji. Nam Trishu. That's good. Om Shri Samba Sadash. Oh, in the fire. Thank you. Look, no one. Somebody's here. It's got a brain. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah. Yagyo Pavitam Samarpyami. The sacred thread. Dip it in a little bit of water. This would be the perfect size. Om Agnaya Shiste Krite Namaswaha. Om Vardanim Agnim Avahayami Puchyami. Om Chandanam Samarpyami. Yeah, Baba. And on the Padukas is the Chandan Vedanas. Okay, good. And the trident. And just on the side of the fire, the little, right there. Yeah, perfect. Om Shri Samba Sadashivaya Satgurave Namah Kumkumam Samarpyami. Now the red. What do you need? on the lingam. So Alex is our neighbor from our spiritual neighbor, Yeshi Karla. We always love when our different spiritual groups come and participate. It may be a different puja than he's used to. Okay, and the Trishul. And the lingam got some. Great. Om Shri Samvasadashivaya Satgurave Nama Aksatam Samarpyami. Now the rice. Om Shri Samvasadashivaya Satgurave Nama Pushpam Malam Samarpyami. No, the Pushpam Malam. It's right here, Alex. And just put it around the lingam. Samvasadashivaya Satgurave Nama Pushpam Samarpyami. Now the flowers. All the places you put the chandan, the lingam, next to the fire. Lota of water, just a little one. And one for the Trishul. Om Shri Samvasadashivaya Satgurave Nama Adupam Samarpyami. Now you take the incense and light it in the flame. This is too wet. That's all right. Nice. And just offer it. Adupam Samarpyami. Actually, I like it. So we can put it. Samvasadashivaya Satgurave Nama Naividyam Samarpyami. Now you take the food, sprinkle a little bit of water around it. Just pour a little bit in your hand. And just Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And then hold it in your left hand and wave with your right hand. Om Pranaya Swaha, Udanaya Swaha, Apanaya Swaha, Samanaya Swaha, Dharana Swaha. And put one chocolate next to the fire. I'll put one right next to the other. There we go. Right. And hand me the cloth. Great. So now our puja has been done. And Baba and the fire and all the gods have been welcomed. And we'll begin our mantras. So use your flowers that you have, and then when you run out, you just offer from your heart. And I always like to tell the story from the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, where they talk about the different fire ceremonies, homeless, yeah, I guess, that there's several kinds. One is actually quite tamasic, the one that you're praying for the defeat or the not so good outcome of an enemy or something, which is more downward. And then you have the more rajasic, which is wanting to win kingdoms and things like that, or other kind of pleasures, maybe a beautiful wife. And then the more sattvic one is where we're praying for the whole world. But it says in there, the most sattvic is the one that people, the munis and the great adepts, actually can do just in their heart. because we don't really know where the flower petals all came from. We didn't grow them this season. And we don't know outside where the rice came from. But if we're doing it in our heart, ideally we know that it's coming from a pure place. So it's a very, very sacred and beautiful ceremony we're doing now. So if you run out of flowers, just offer the love in your heart. Bola Shri Hari Akandi Bhagwan Ki Jai. Om Gananatva Ganapati Gumhavamehe Priyanatva Prati Gumhavamehe Nidinatva Nidipati Gumhavamehe Vasamam Ahmajani Garbadam Swaha. Om Ganganapate Namah Swaha. Om Vakratundai Hum Fat Swaha. Om Gungurubhyo Namah Swaha. Om Drayambakam Yajamahe Sgunam Pushtivadanam Udvar Rukamiva Bandhanat Ritor Mukshia Mamritat Swaha. Om Drayambakam Yajamahe Sgunam Patipadam Udvar Rukamiva Bandhanat Dito Mukshia Mamritat Swaha. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevi Idimahi Tana Rudra Prachodayat Swaha. Om Ring Shring Yarekandashvarye Namah Swaha. Om Ring Namo Bhagavate Mahamanindra Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahamanindra Ring Harekandi Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Shri Satgurave Namah Swaha. Om Kailash Giri Vare Rame Nivasantam Shishantudi Tatmunim Sattam Vande Satya Karunya Rupinam Swaha. Om Yasa Smurna Matrena Sito Bhavati Sadaka Satgurum Dhaman Vande Hadekanda Vasinim Swaha. Om Yasa Kripa Kachanchana Danyo Bhavati Manava Tasya Padarikam Pranamani Nilantaram Swaha. Om Kamalam Mridyam Yasa Kamalam Yasa Bhasanam Dando Pikamalo Yasa Kamalam Gam Namam Yaham Swaha. Om Drishyam Dayamayam Kripa Yapashati Charat Charam Loko Pakani Rato Ragabe Shadi Barchata Swaha. Om Satguru Sakunanda Rodhyanyam Sadasharam Satyam Param Chinanadam Samswaram Sarvada Swaha. Om Hare Riva Hare Bhakto Hare Dhyam Parayanam Hare Namamritam Pita Hare Dam Param Brajat Swaha. Om Yo Dadati Chabalanam Satyanam Trisudavam Sarva Zatani Noapi Tvamekam Avalam Banam Swaha. Om Mahama Tendarupenam Advanta Vinashaka Sarva Bhutatra Posi Mahendra Sajajivanam Swaha. Om Anandarupam Shri Shakti Deeptam Vidyam Param Brahmasanubhutim Karunya Purnam Guru Murti Rupam Devim Namaha Jagadishwari Tvam Swaha. Om Nam Rakshanityam Jagadavalambe Tomeva Satyam Jagajivani Mata Sansara Jamaja Rogi Vidyam Madhyam Vache Harakandavasinim Swaha. Om Shrim 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 Swaha. Om Shrim 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 Swaha. Om Shrim 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 Swaha. Om Hring 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 Swaha. Om Hring 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 Swaha. Om Hring 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 Swaha. Om Klim 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 Swaha. Om Klim 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 Swaha. Om Klim 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 Swaha. Om Shri Mahadev Parvati Sharanam Swaha. Om Shri Mahadev Parvati Sharanam Swaha. Om Shri Mahadev Parvati Sharanam Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Aim Kamalavasane Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Aim Kamalavasane Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Aim Kamalavasane Swaha. Om Bam Vatkaya Apadudanai Kuda Vatkaya Bam Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Bam Vatkaya Apadudanai Kuda Vatkaya Bam Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Bam Vatkaya Apadudanai Kuda Vatkaya Bam Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Indra Vacha Om Namaste Stu Mahamaya Shupate Surapuchate Shanga Chakra Gada Haste Malakshmi Namoshtate Swaha. Om Namaste Gurura Adude Kola Asura Vayam Kare Sarva Papa Hare Devi Ma Lakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Sarva Gain Sarva Vadate Sarva Dusta Vayam Kare Sarva Duka Hare Devi Ma Lakshmi Namostute Swaha. Siddhi Bhukti Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Putra Sada Devi Ma Lakshmi Namostute Swaha. Ad Anta Rahita Devi Aja Shakti Mahashpati Yoga Jay Yoga Shambhute Ma Lakshmi Namostute Swaha. Stula Shukshma Maharodre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Ma Lakshmi Namostute Swaha. Padma Asana Shvate Devi Parabrahma Swarupani Paramashi Jaganmata Ma Lakshmi Namostute Swaha. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandashwarye Namah Swaha. Om Hring Shring Hare Kandashwarye Namah Swaha. Om Ring Shring Hare Kandashwarye Namah Swaha. We'll now do 108 names of our beautiful Divine Mother. Maybe a couple scoops I keep. Just on one side or the other. Perfect. Om Shri Hare Kandashwarye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahamaya Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah Swaha. Om Ambaye Namah Swaha. Om Anandrupaye Namah Swaha. Om Parambaye Namah Swaha. Om Adishridaye Namah Swaha. Om Durgaye Namah Swaha. Om Ambikaye Namah Swaha. Om Jagadambaye Namah Swaha. Om Parmesaniye Namah Swaha. Om Karlaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivdaye Namah Swaha. Om Gyanmurtiye Namah Swaha. Om Ishwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Yogmayaye Namah Swaha. Om Shriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Sardaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahendriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Shaktiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Rudraye Namah Swaha. Om Matreyaye Namah Swaha. Om Savitriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Vedmurtiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Kalyaye Namah Swaha. Om Siddhidatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Varunaye Namah Swaha. Om Sarvamangala-datriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Siddhatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Nityaye Namah Swaha. Om Ishtatriyaye Namah Swaha. Om Taraye Namah Swaha. Om Chandikaye Namah Swaha. Om Jagadavalambhaye Namah Swaha. Om Vishveshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Jananaye Namah Swaha. Om Vardaye Namah Swaha. Om Rajashwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Shankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivaye Namah Swaha. Om Jayankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Rupiniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Chidi Shakti Deeptaye Namah Swaha. Om Vidyaye Namah Swaha. Om Paraye Namah Swaha. Om Karuna Purnaye Namah Swaha. Om Gudamurti Rupaye Namah Swaha. Om Divyaye Namah Swaha. Om Siddheshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Parvatyaye Namah Swaha. Om Divyaye Namah Swaha. Om Ankaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Parameshwaryaye Namah Swaha. Om Purnaye Namah Swaha. Om Vidyaye Namah Swaha. Om Parmaye Namah Swaha. Om Mahamayaye Namah Swaha. Om Shivdaye Namah Swaha. Om Sarvagatyaye Namah Swaha. Om Katyanyaye Namah Swaha. Om Bhavtadiniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Hariakandi Vihariniyaye Namah Swaha. Om Tarinaya Namaswaha. Om Mahavidyaya Namaswaha. Om Padmaya Namaswaha. Om Mahamaya Namaswaha. Om Sharanaya Namaswaha. Om Shivdutyaya Namaswaha. Om Shivpriyaya Namaswaha. Om Mahavidyaya Namaswaha. Om Parameshwariyaya Namaswaha. Om Mohiniyaya Namaswaha. Om Annapurnaya Namaswaha. Om Saraswatyaya Namaswaha. Om Tripusandariya Namaswaha. Om Chandikaya Namaswaha. Om Taraswiniyaya Namaswaha. Om Ram Chandikaya Namaswaha. Om Ramaya Namaswaha. Om Vedmurtyaya Namaswaha. Om Saraswatyaya Namaswaha. Om Yugdariniyaya Namaswaha. Om Bhadrakalaya Namaswaha. Om Mahadev Pramkarya Namaswaha. Om Kalyaniyaya Namaswaha. Om Mangaladayiniyaya Namaswaha. Om Shishtimayaya Namaswaha. Om Anantyaya Namaswaha. Om Dhyanaya Namaswaha. Om Jagadatraya Namaswaha. Om Nandyaya Namaswaha. Om Mukti Pradaya Namaswaha. Om Hring Shring Mahamayaya Namaswaha. Om Param Divyaya Namaswaha. Om Bhuvaneshwariyaya Namaswaha. Om Siddhi Devyaya Namaswaha. Om Bhavaniyaya Namaswaha. Om Radhaya Namaswaha. Om Janantyaya Namaswaha. Om Amritaya Namaswaha. Om Krishnaya Namaswaha. Om Chandrarupiniyaya Namaswaha. Om Vishwamayaya Namaswaha. Om Yoginiyaya Namaswaha. Om Indraniyaya Namaswaha. Om Kapaliniyaya Namaswaha. Om Bhairavyaya Namaswaha. Om Kundaliniyaya Namaswaha. Om Kankaliyaya Namaswaha. Om Narsingyaya Namaswaha. Om Hring Shring Haryakandashvariyaya Namaswaha. Om Hring Shring Haryakandashvariyaya Namaswaha. Om Hring Shring Haryakandashvariyaya Namaswaha. Om Shri Ram Ramaya Namaswaha. Om Shri Ram Ramaya Namaswaha. Om Shri Ram Ramaya Namaswaha. Om Kling Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Balabaya Namaswaha. Om Kling Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Balabaya Namaswaha. Om Kling Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Balabaya Namaswaha. Om Hang Hanamate Namaswaha. Om Hang Hanamate Namaswaha. Om Hang Hanamate Namaswaha. Om Dam Datrayaya Namaswaha. Om Dam Datrayaya Namaswaha. Om Dam Datrayaya Namaswaha. Om Gong Gorkshnataya Namaswaha. Om Gong Gorkshnataya Namaswaha. Om Gong Gorkshnataya Namaswaha. Om Vam Brahmane Namaswaha. Om Vam Brahmane Namaswaha. Om Vam Brahmane Namaswaha. Om Vim Vishnave Namaswaha. Om Vim Vishnave Namaswaha. Om Vim Vishnave Namaswaha. Om Sang Saranaya Namaswaha. Om Sang Saranaya Namaswaha. Om Sang Saranaya Namaswaha. Om Sung Suryaya Namaswaha. Om Sung Suryaya Namaswaha. Om Sung Suryaya Namaswaha. Om Gong Gautami Gangaya Namaswaha. Om Gong Gautami Gangaya Namaswaha. Om Gong Gautami Gangaya Namaswaha. Om Varunaye Namaswaha. Om Varunaye Namaswaha. Om Varunaye Namaswaha. Om Vayuye Namaswaha. Om Vayuye Namaswaha. Om Vayuye Namaswaha. Om Vishwaye Namaswaha. Om Vishwaye Namaswaha. Om Vishwaye Namaswaha. Om Indraya Namaswaha. Om Indraya Namaswaha. Om Indraya Namaswaha. Om Tulsiaya Namaswaha. Om Tulsiaya Namaswaha. Om Tulsiaya Namaswaha. Om Nandiaya Namaswaha. Om Nandiaya Namaswaha. Om Nandiaya Namaswaha. Om Navrahadivibhyo Namaswaha. Om Navrahadivibhyo Namaswaha. Om Navrahadivibhyo Namaswaha. Om Aing Hring Kling Chamundaya Vichaya Swaha. Om Aing Hring Kling Chamundaya Vichaya Swaha. Om Aing Hring Kling Chamundaya Vichaya Swaha. Om Emasamasivaya Namaswaha. Om Emasamasivaya Namaswaha. Om Emasamasivaya Namaswaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvaswa Tatsavitur Varenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Om Shri Haryakandi Namah Swaha. Om Shri Haryakandi Namah Swaha. Om Shri Haryakandi Namah Swaha. Om Shri Astadavatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Kuldavatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Grandavattabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Standavatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Vasudevatabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Megavatabhyo Namah Swaha. So these are our last five, and we'll make the offerings with both of our hands. Om Shri Mahakaliyaye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahasaraswatiyaye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Sambasadashivaya Satgurave Namah Swaha. And we can stand on the last one. Om Hring Sangye Saparabare, Savahane, Sariyudai, Nanabijata Stratyai, Shima Kaliyai, Shima Lakshmiyai, Shima Saraswatiyai, Das Mahavidya Swarupaniye, Shradakandashvariyai, Shradakandashvariyai, Cha Mahavitim Samarpyami Namah Swaha. Bolo Shri Aryakandi Bhagavad. Om Namah Shivaya. Now we'll sing the Mother Archie. And if you'd like to follow with the books, it's probably on page 21, maybe. Jonathan, keep an eye on the thing because we'll be chanting and doing discourse. I'll speak a little bit more. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Navidyam Samarpyami Panaya Swaha, Udanaya Swaha, Apanaya Swaha, Somanaya Swaha, Dhyana Swaha. Well, Shri Haryakandi Bhagwan Ki Jai, Jagdambe Mata Ki Jai, Haryakandashvari Mata Ki Jai. Take this in your right hand. Here's some buttons.
Navratri, and then it'll go to Sitaram, Sitaram. Okay? So don't get freaked out that it sounds complicated.
Okay, it's to Sitaram.
Jai.
Play the Omkar.
Don't take a picture of
Which one is this she's going to play?
Omkar Guruji.
Okay, so that's in the books that many of you have. It's number 27 in the books.
Oh, wonderful goddess.
Omkar Guruji, Omkar. Omkar Guruji.
Bhave Baba Ki Jai.
Now we'll have a discourse. And the discourse today is going to be on two demons, Madhu and Kataiba. Vishnu and Brahma finding themselves afloat on the primordial sea and wondering what this is all about. So we'll read more about that today. And for those who weren't here perhaps yesterday, Sutta, who learned the Devi, Srimad Devi Bhagavatam from Veda Vyasa, is relating this story to the Munis in the Vaimisa Vana. I can find my place. So in the Vana, the Rishis says, Sutta, now return to your story about Veda Vyasa's son and how he was born. But first, please tell us about the demons that Vishnu fought for 5,000 years. Sutta says, once after a pralaya, the universe lay dissolved in the single primordial sea, Ekanava. Vishnu lay asleep on his serpent bed. The two asuras were born from the wax in the sleeping Vishnu's ears, and they were dreadful to behold. I find that very interesting that here's Vishnu afloat on this primordial sea, and from his ear wax, two dreadful demons come. Their names were Madhu and Kaitaba. And in some translations, they're translated as the demons called too much and too little. If you think about it, sometimes we're in perfect meditation, and all of a sudden we think, oh, I'm too something, I better do this. Or I'm not enough, therefore I better go back to school and get my PhD or something like that. So this idea, so really these demons are not out here. They're all in us, exactly in our minds. So here we have too much and too little. Madhu and Kataiba grew to manhood in the plumbless Ekanarva primordial sea, which are the waters of infinity, containing all places, all ages, and all souls. They grew swiftly and were soon as immense as they were powerful and hideous. They spoke to each other wonderingly. What is this marvelous sea? Upon what foundation does it rest? Who made this ocean and who made us? Who are our father and mother? But they could find no answers to these questions. One day, from the inscrutable intuition, Kaitava said to Madhu, brother, the Divine Mother is the cause of this sea and of us as well. As soon as the words were out of his mouth, the two asuras, the two demons, heard the blessed Bhag Bija mantra in the air, the seed of all mantras, who is the Devi Saraswati herself. When that mantra receded, the horrible wax demons, wax from the ear, remember, demons began to chant it themselves, until in a blaze of lightning above them, they saw the brilliant embodied form of the Devi Saraswati. The demons chanted on and were one in spirit with the Devi for 1,000 years. At last, the Adi Shakti, the Divine Mother, was pleased with Madhu and Katara, and an extraordinary voice spoke to them. I am pleased with you, demons. Ask me for whatever you want. Devi, grant that we will only die when we will it to happen ourselves. So be it, she says, with a hint of a smile. Madhu and Katara, roars of joy, shook their home, the infinite sea from end to end. They dove under the water in delight and began to play both gently and viciously with the different animals in the deep. They flew up into the air and played with the rainbow-hued birds there. Then one day, Madhu and Katara saw an immense golden lotus in the sky. Sitting in it, steeped in meditation, the four-faced, white-bearded, lustrous Brahma, the sire of everything. The excited demons called out to Brahma, Come, let us fight, or else relinquish your lofty place and flee from us. Brahma flickered all his eyes open and saw the demons, each big as 10 Mount Merus. He shuddered at how terrible they were and wondered, I am not certain how strong these monsters are. I hesitate to fight them. I think I'll go rouse Vishnu from his sleep and let him kill them for me. Brahma plunged down the stalk of the golden lotus and besought Vishnu anxiously, calling him by many of his august names and begging him to quell the arrogant demons. But nothing stirred. It seemed Vishnu had not heard Brahma. He could hear Madhu and Katara roaring for him, so his lotus stem shook like any flower in a gale. Brahma decided Vishnu must be plunged in the Yoga Nidra, the trance of the Divine Mother. He began to worship the Divine Mother, the ancient Mother. Bhagavati, you hold Vishnu in your deepest power, so that he does not stir, although I have called his every name with such fervor. Madhu and Katara mean to kill me, Devi, and terror grips my soul. Save me from fear, Mother, or kill me with your own hands. The Devi, in her inert form of sleep, withdrew from Vishnu, leaving in turn his eyes, his mouth, his nose, his heart, and finally his whole body. The blue god stirred on his serpent bed. He yawned. In moments, Vishnu's form was again as splendid as 1,000 suns, where a short while ago it had been muted and quenched. Vishnu opened his lotus eyes and saw Brahma standing before him, trembling. Vishnu spoke to Brahma in his voice like soft thunder. Why have you abandoned your meditation, Brahma? Why do you tremble? Brahma whispered, I am in terror of my life, Vishnu. The demons, Madhu and Katara, want to kill me. Vishnu said languidly, Fear them no more. I will kill them for you. At that moment, Madhu and Katara arrived there roaring. The demons tread water easily, and their savage faces lit up when they saw Brahma. Madhu hissed, So, this is where you have come to hide, coward. Come and fight. We will kill you first, and then this blue fellow lying on the snake. Katara sneered, Either fight or say you are a slave, and we will let you live. Vishnu roared like a thunder the storm that ends the world. Come and fight me, demons. His eyes rolling, Madhu sprang at Vishnu while Katara stood back. They fought on Ananta. They fought on the waves of the primordial sea. They fought under the water and in the sky, furiously striking each other with stupendous blows, the blue god and the demon, born from his earwax. Brahma returned to his lotus and peered down from the safety at the duel. while Adi Shakti, the Divine Mother, watched from everywhere. The battle was ferocious, and both demon and god tired quickly. Suddenly, Madhu stepped away from Vishnu, and at once Kataiba sprang forward to engage him. Thus the two demons fought Mahavishnu, turn by turn, and at times both together. Vishnu battled the sinister brothers without rest for 5,000 years, and he grew tired. So if you remember when he got his head cut off, that was the reason he was so tired, because he was lying on his bow after fighting these demons for 5,000 years. So here's the story. So he battled it for 5,000 years, and then Vishnu grew tired. Seeing the god wane, the asuras crowd in front. Vishnu, if you are vanquished, join your palms and raise them above your head to say you are our slave. Otherwise, we mean to kill you first and then to drink Brahma's blood. Vishnu saw the demons treading water easily and replied, no warrior will fight a tired enemy, a frightened one who has no weapons, or a child. For 5,000 years we have fought, and each of you rested while the other one faced me. But I have had no rest. Asuras, demons, and I am tired. So let me draw a breath for a while, and we will fight again. Madhu and Kataiba nodded their macabre heads solemnly and allowed Vishnu the rest he wanted. They stood back from him, arms folded across chest like continents, still treading water. Vishnu fell into a deep meditation. As he meditated, he learned of the Divine Mother's boon to the Asuras, to die only when they themselves willed it. Vishnu was perturbed, for who wants to die, even in the direst circumstances? He realized how vain his battle had been with the wax demons, which had lasted 5,000 years. Vishnu folded his hands and worshipped the Divine Mother Devi Bhagavati fervently. Mother, I am exhausted, and these demons who have your boon are ready to kill me. I am helpless. Devi, please save me. Devi spoke to Vishnu out of the air. Fight again without fear, Vishnu. I will seduce the demons with a look from my eyes so you can kill them. Vishnu went back to fight, and the Asuras welcomed him fondly. Soon they began to strike one another again with blows that are beyond describing. Now Madhu and Kataiba were both rested, and they fought with Vishnu together. He quickly found their combined strength more than he could bear, and reeling from their blows, he looked imploringly up to the Divine Mother to save him. She manifested herself before the demon's eyes then, and she was enticement personified. Ah, her red eyes had shot shafts of unfamiliar lust at the demons. The enchanted demons had eyes only for the Devi now. They stood gazing at her like men in a salacious dream, aroused past endurance and not knowing what to do. Seeing his chance, Vishnu said, Warriors, I am so pleased with the fight you gave me. I will grant you any boon, only ask me, demons. Standing before the alluring Devi, the demons wanted to impress her and replied haughtily, Who are you to grant us a boon? We are not beggars, that we want anything from you. On the other hand, you ask us for a boon, Vishnu, and we shall grant it up in our munificence. Their eyes never left the Divine Mother's ravishing form. Vishnu replied, If you are so pleased with me, Asuras, grant that I kill you both. At once the Devi vanished, and the demons realized they had been tricked. They hung their dark heads, and green tears trickled down their awful faces. Then Madhu had an inspiration. Brightening, he said, We know you never lie, Vishnu. we have need of your boon you promised us earlier. Ask me, said Vishnu, for he had indeed promised. We will let you kill us, but it must be on solid ground where there isn't a drop of water, said Madhu. And of course, there was no dry place in this whole dissolution. Vishnu said, so be it, and he expanded his thighs so that they were bright, dry islands floating upon the sea of Ekanava. The Asuras grew so that they were 10,000 yojanas each, but Vishnu made his thighs twice as vast. With nothing else for it, Madhu and Kataiba laid their heads on Vishnu's thighs, as on the executioner's block. And with his Sudarsana chakra, the blue god Vishnu struck those heads off their immense trunks in an eruption of gore. The demons' marrow, their meat flowed out of them and mixed into the sea. Later, when the sea became earth, it was called Medina and was made partly of the marrow of Madhu and Kataba. So said Sutta, the wonderful recounter of the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam to the Munis in the Naimisha Vana. Jai Mahamaya Ki Jai. So what did we learn from this story? But yes, go ahead, look. I'm happy, but you have to talk. Come up here, please. Come up here though, because I don't think the microphone will catch your wisdom if we don't. Just
we
over.
have to love we have to love the colorfulness of these stories and how this ancient culture entertained itself with stories of gods, like we entertain ourselves with novels. So the richness to me is so striking that a culture would grow up with this story. First of all, the constant motion and interplay of good and evil, and how embodied that wants to actually strike us. It's like, oh, you know, my meditation is never always going to be just one way or the other. I mean, like you pointed out, it's like there's all this stuff going on, and then there is this very ancient um, idea of how critically balanced good and evil are in creation and the universe. So in Egypt, we see it in the rising of the phoenix from the ashes after destruction. In Christianity, we see it in the resurrection. Um, I'm not quite sure what it is in Islam, but certainly in all the native traditions, there is the sense of in the end, and Martin King said it wonderfully, he said, the arc of the universe bends towards good and justice. Yeah. So
It says that in the Devi Bhagavatam. It says after the Devi took care of the dysfunction or the negativity, then it naturally came back to the quality where it was natural for people to love one another and to do good to one another. That is actually the natural flow of this beautiful place, and then we get out of balance.
yeah, and the it's like the other echo here that I think we might want to hear is, and we heard it when Jen read the message from Babaji this morning. It's just like uh, this is a time of karma yoga, and can you feel in the story the energy of the karma yoga? I mean, like 5,000 years. Yeah, I mean, this is going at it. I mean, so that sense of of the deep resonance of intention of inspiring action and valuing all of life. Is that one way to? So it's not like, and there's such an absence of selfishness, that flows through this. The sense of always there's this gesture toward the common good in the presence of evil and all of the energy and the so I mean in the iconography, all the picture stories around this become fantastic. I mean, what is it? 10 arms of yeah.
10 arms full of weapons.
Yeah.
And once again, those weapons are not about out here. They're about the demons that form in the wax of our ears or other places that tell us, we need more, or we need, to hurt somebody or to do something. That's when someone was just speaking to me yesterday about this, about how they were feeling these different negative thoughts come to them, because it's a very powerful time we're having right now, just praying and singing to the Divine Mother. And I told this person, I said, those are demons. Those are the demons that are coming up. And we pray to Mother to take her whatever weapon and annihilate that demon. And the other thing that's very powerful, one of the weapons is the mantra. So particularly at this time, Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche, which is the aspects of the Mother, particularly the one that killed Chamunda. And maybe we'll hear a story about Chamunda in another days. Anything else?
Well, I think maybe everybody gets this, and I probably don't need to say it, but it's not us as ego. It's not us as our intention of doing this inner work. It's us as our intention of consenting to the Devi, to the ocean of bliss doing the work through us, right? So we can't imagine that our egos or our personality structures are doing this. That's left to the demons and the exorcism. It's like, I mean, you can hear it. You hear a resonance of that in the story. It's like we're doing it, but in the end, it's not what is again the power that overcomes evil. It's not formed out of anything than the grace of the. So here we call it now the quantum field. However we name it, but the insight of this tradition is so, clear. To me, very clearly mirrored in what we understand in contemporary physics. It's extraordinary, mind blowing. The seers were so present to what was happening in creation.
Thank you. Any other questions? I'm sorry, tell me that again.
5,000 years, of course, the Divine Mother, was it that she wanted him to ask him, or was he in the ego, or did he underestimate?
I think that's well put. When we think we can do it all by ourselves, we're probably going to be battling for a long time. But when we turn to the Divine Mother, then it'll all be okay. So thank you, Jen. We're going to turn now to the Divine Mother and have her darshan before we tune off. And we'll be again tomorrow morning at 8:30. Tomorrow we turn to Mother Lakshmi. And And now that we've had 3 days with Mother Durga, destroying our negative tendencies, we're praying to Mother Lakshmi to fill us with more sattvic desires. So may all of our prayers and offerings, love and devotion fill our hearts so that we can share it with each person we meet throughout the day, bring more peace and harmony and love to the whole world. Bole Baba Ki Jai.